Okay, here we go. I can show them how to do it when I'm in the zone. Before we start, let me puff that indigo. If I thrust, guaranteed you gon' feel it though. My intro for this real shit. When I walked the bridge and we built it. Two hoes got the boy on kill clip. My team good and we rollin'. It ain't really hard to see that I'm fresher. I'm a F5 with Brock Lesnar. We ain't got time to listen. Yo, lecture. Let him put the title up and I get your bitch.
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Dead on Dave. Welcome back to the channel. Holy crap! Did we get a hell of a battleground tonight? I think everybody is pretty damn surprised at what happened tonight at Battleground. Not just because the Undertaker returned as expected, but because top to bottom, I think we got the absolute best card that we have seen from WWE in a very long time. Now, there's been a few pay-per-views that have been very good this year. You know, there's been some good ones. There's been some great ones. But top to bottom, I don't think we've gotten a better show than what we just saw at Battleground. Now, thank you guys for joining me right now live here on Dead on Dave Productions. If you've been over with me at Joe Cronin's show, doing the review directly after Battleground, hope you guys enjoyed that. Make sure, if you didn't, you go over to Joe Cronin and you throw him a subscribe. You check out the video that we did. Throw him a like there as well. We absolutely tore it down for the last 2 hours plus. Had a lot of fun over there. And now we're doing it big right here on Dead on Dave Productions. And I hope you guys are having a good time here as well. Go ahead and hit the like button here. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe here as well. Hit that like button. Spam it. Pile drive it. Throw an elbow on it. Do whatever you like. Have a good time with it. So let's get right into it, man. Let's not gild the lily too much. Let's talk about Battleground, because holy crap, what an event. There's things that people are upset about, and let's start with that right from the jump. By the way, we are taking your calls live right here on Skype. David Vancura, DAVIDVANCURA. Go ahead and add me first, and I'll accept your invite, and then we'll go ahead and put you on, and you can get your opinions heard on Battleground. We're going to go as long as you guys dictate, man. We got a lot of callers. We're going to keep going. If you guys dry up faster than Sarah Silverman's pussy around people who can't help her in the business, then we're going to go ahead and toss this thing and go on home, because it's 7:15 in the morning here in Germany, and your boy is getting tired. Now, let's get right into it. Let's talk about the thing that everybody is losing their minds over. Yes, Kevin Owens lost to John Cena, but that's not the thing that people seem to be super upset about. It's how he lost. He tapped, which I don't understand. I'm not going to try and understand it. It makes absolutely no sense to why to have him tap in this situation. Of all things to have him tap. I don't have a problem with him losing, by the way. I have no problem with Kevin Owens losing this match. If it builds to something greater, which I believe it's going to, namely a very big segment tomorrow on Raw. I'm expecting absolute chaos out of Kevin Owens to come in and absolutely just wreck people. Hopefully John Cena. He's going to be embarrassed. But we have to think things a little bit logically here. Let's use our minds for a moment and think about why Kevin Owens would have possibly have lost this match in the way that he did. Now, that's a different story, but why did he lose this match? Let's talk about that for a second. Coming up the night before SummerSlam, also at the Barclays Center, the NXT brand is doing a huge show. They already have over 10,000 tickets sold. And the main event of that is Kevin Owens trying to get his NXT championship back against Finn Balor, which most people were expecting it to be a throwaway. But it's turning out to be a much bigger situation now that Kevin Owens has also lost to John Cena. So now the question becomes, is that the reason? They don't want Kevin Owens holding both titles at the same time or holding the United States title while going after the NXT title. That could be a reason as to why he lost the match. Now, how he won it, I can't understand it, I can't explain it, and I certainly can't justify it. But maybe I got a couple guys who might be able to. Joining me now on Dead on Dave Live, Jaron Walker and Tony Barrasso. What's going on, guys? Jaron, we'll start with you. What did you think of Battleground? Fucking Jaron's dead. Tony, what did you think of Battleground?
I think it was. Oh, there he goes.
I hung up on him because he's over the top rope. You're over the top rope, Jaron. Oh, no, he's back on. What did you think of Battleground, Tony?
My mic was muted. I'm
No,
sorry.
your time is up. Tony's time is now. Tony, what you got?
Well, I thought Battleground was really pretty good, except, I mean, I love the Undertaker returning. The Divas match was great. I just think the only thing that was down about this pay-per-view was Cena tapping out.
Yeah, well, Cena didn't tap out. He made Owens tap out. But yeah, I feel
Well,
you.
okay.
By the way, if you guys are trying to call, I'm not going to take too many calls at the same time. I will get to your calls. Do not stop calling in. I will get to them. Sayel, I saw you. Everybody else, I'm seeing you. A lot of calls coming in. A lot of people watching the show. So just stay patient. I will get to your calls. Yeah, people are really having a hard time with the tap. Here's what I'm going to say in defense of it, to try to defend it a little bit. The match was fucking amazing. The match was absolutely top notch. I think it was the best of their three. I know a lot of people are saying it was repetitive. We've seen the match twice before. I don't really agree with it. I feel this was the most crisp of the three. I felt there was a lot of cool stuff in there that they got to the action a little bit quicker than they did in the second match. I felt it was a good match.
I felt like they did a lot of better bumps this match too. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Felt like that way too. Like they landed all their moves really good.
And Owens didn't go to the top rope like he has in the other matches, too. I felt that he kind of minimized a little bit. I thought that was kind of cool. He held back just a little bit to really sell some of the big things that he had with Cena. I thought that was really interesting. Yeah, I loved it. I really did. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was a brilliant match.
The only thing I got left to say is my rating.
Yeah, what you got?
I think I could give it either like a 9 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10. It was a really good pay-per-view, and I'm just going to let you get more calls during your next.
Yeah. Tony, I really appreciate the call, man. It's been a long time since we've had you on, and I appreciate it, bud.
I can't wait to be on more, man.
Hey, you're always welcome here, my friend.
Thank you, buddy.
And fight, Tony, fight. We'll see you next time, Tony. Tony Brassaw, everybody. Tony Brassaw. Jaron Walker, what do you got now that your microphone is working?
Oh man, can you hear me? You kind of faded out there just now.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay, good. All right. So a Battleground, I think everyone can agree upon an 8.5. I think everyone's been saying that tonight.
Yeah, I think that's
including
fair.
You, I think, right?
Yeah, actually, I gave it. I'm strange. I went with a 9.25. 9.25 is your boy Dead on Dave's rating for Battleground tonight. I loved it. I really was happy with it.
The reason why Kevin Owens lost tonight is because you're right. He was going to fight for the NXT title in Brooklyn, but I think that he will win the United States Championship at SummerSlam. I think they're going to continue this feud, but if he would have won the title tonight, going into the NXT thing, it would just be like, okay, what's the NXT Championship compared to this?
Yeah,
like, I don't need the NXT title
that is a worry. But at the same time, do you really want to book him back-to-back nights for championship bouts? That's a little bit of like, ooh. Maybe that's a little too much exposure. I'm not sure. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens on Raw. I'm so pumped up for Monday Night Raw because I want to know how they're going to deal with all this shit. There's so many things that's coming out of this pay-per-view, and I want to know exactly how they're going to handle it.
Also, we talked about the Sting thing and where Sting is going to fit in all this, and I have an idea.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bray Wyatt, Mr. Vancura.
Yeah, I said that earlier on the Chrono Show, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because Luke Harper coming back to the Wyatt family. If they continue to go with Roman Reigns, and I think with him losing indicates they are going to continue this storyline. With him losing, he needs somebody to go with him. Now, you would figure the logical choice is Dean Ambrose, but they've done that to death. So, for some reason, and maybe it'll be explained by Sting, I do think he's going to get involved with it. Why? I have no idea. Couldn't tell you why.
I'm a lot happier that Brock Lesnar isn't the champion for some reason. Like, I thought I would like it, but now that this happened with the Undertaker, I was like, wait a minute, this is okay. I don't mind this.
I like the way that it happened. I like the way the Undertaker looked. I like the first thing he did was kick him in the dick. I thought that was great. Kicking someone in the dick is just, it's fantastic. Poor Sable's got to deal with that crooked dick for the rest of the night, but oh well.
Do you think that they're going to do a
coitus? Yes, I think they're going to have coitus. I think they're having coitus right
God.
now. Yes.
Do you think they're going to keep them both face, or do you think they're going to turn Lesnar heel?
I think the crowd already dictated. The fact that Lesnar was so damn over, but the second Undertaker came out, it went away. I don't think there's any chance of Undertaker going heel. It's not going to happen. So the crowd is not going to allow it. You got anything else for me, Jaron? I got a lot of calls, man.
You got a lot of calls?
Oh, yeah.
No, that's good. It's my birthday, by the way.
Well, I said happy birthday on the Cronin Show, but I'll say happy birthday yet again. But even your birthday does not preclude you from getting thrown over the top rope. I appreciate the call, though, Jaron. Feel free to call back if it slows down, bud.
All right. Thank you, Dave.
Jaron Walker, everybody. Jaron Walker. Cat Game, you are live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hey, what's up, Joe?
No, not Joe. I'm Dave.
Dave.
There you go.
Sorry.
It's all right. Hey, people wish I was Joe. It's fine.
What did you think about the whole Divas thing?
I loved it. I think they picked the 3 right people. Look, it wasn't going to be Nikki. They're going to save that. Having Brie, I'm completely fine with. Charlotte and Sasha, give it to me every day, twice on Sunday. I'll take Sasha and Charlotte any way I can get them. The match was great. The intensity was awesome. Charlotte winning was the right decision. There was nothing about it I didn't like. And Brie Bella showed up. She stepped up her game with those 2 superior wrestlers. Give Brie Bella some credit, which is hard to do.
I wish that Becky Lynch was kind of in it, though.
Yeah,
I like Becky Lynch.
I like Becky too, but I still think they made the right decision. I was surprised that there was a lot of Becky Lynch chance, because you got to remember, as great as Becky Lynch is, she just got over. I mean, with the NXT crowd, she just got over. And so it was a little surprising to hear that, but I think it's a really good sign. And I think it's because they fixed her goddamn costume. That costume she was wearing at NXT with the pantaloons, that was not going to work. But now she looks badass. She's like a mix of Edge and steampunk princess. I love it.
So where do you think the NXT women's division is going to go from here?
Upward and onward, my friend. Upward and onward. That's where it's going. I think that they're going to continue to bring in new talent, and maybe not just from NXT. I think they might be looking outside the organization as well, because you have a foundation, you have this revolution, but it's got to continue. I think Natalya is going to get involved in some way, shape, or form, because she's a great wrestler. Seeing her go, and we've seen her go with Charlotte and others down in NXT, so that's going to be interesting to see that dynamic. So I think good things for the NXT division, for the women's division.
Yeah.
What else you got for me, Cat Game? I got a lot of calls.
One more question.
Okay, go ahead, shoot.
I know, but I actually had one more question.
Go ahead, buddy.
So now that Sasha Banks is up on the main roster, and she's obviously going to lose the NXT Women's Championship somehow, some way, sometime, who do you think she's going to lose it to, and when?
If I had to take a guess, right now the hottest diva down there at NXT seems to be one Alexa Bliss. So I think it's a good possibility that she's going to get involved, and maybe she's the one who takes it off her. But Bayley is also a really good candidate. And Dana Brooke, they're really high on her, but she's not ready at all.
Yeah.
So it's going to be
all right,
interesting.
Thanks for taking my call. Keep listening and love your show.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Keep on listening. If you want to call back in, feel free, bud. Great call.
All right, thanks.
Cat Game, everybody. Cat Game. Pittsburgh boy, you were live with Dead on Dave. What you got, bud?
So we speak again.
We speak again. It's like I was just talking to you. It's amazing.
Yeah. But someone already beat me to this, but I have to talk about my boy Roman Reigns.
Yeah, let's talk about Roman. You know what? We really haven't gotten into him too much. Let's go ahead and get into him.
So the thing is, like, what exactly are they gonna do with Rowan now? Is he gonna come back and it's gonna be the complete Wyatt family again?
Well, Rowan's hurt. That's why Rowan. Yeah, Rowan's hurt. They put the tag team back together. Sorry, Sile, I had to get rid of you. You had all kinds of weird sounds going on in the background. I had to get rid of you. Rowan and Harper reunited already, and in fact, they gave him the 3D as the finisher. But Rowan got hurt, so he's not involved. When he does get healthy, I expect him to come back. But I believe he's got yet another shoulder injury. What is up with the shoulder injury epidemic? It might be a knee, but I thought it was a shoulder. Everyone has a shoulder injury right now. It's insane. But it's absolutely crazy. I do think that it's a really good decision to put Luke Harper back with Bray. I think it's going to do a lot of good things for Luke. And hell, a lot of good things for Bray. Bray getting a victory over Roman Reigns should not be taken lightly. It's a hell of a moment. It was a good match too. I want to give a lot of credit to Roman Reigns.
Outcome, but
I know you love Roman, and it's hard to hate Roman. How about that move where he tried the drive-by maneuver out on the side, and Bray Wyatt absolutely waffles him? That was incredible. That was incredible. What else you got for me, Pittsburgh?
Oh, while we're speaking of those teams, also, one thing I've been wondering myself, I keep wondering, is the Shield ever going to reunite? Like, are they ever going to get back together? And that's the thing I keep trying to figure out.
It's going to happen, but I don't see it happening very soon. I don't think it's going to be anytime in the next couple of years. I do see it happening eventually because they always reunite factions, especially big factions, and it's always going to happen. It's going to draw money. You know, that's the reality of it. If it draws money, they're going to do it. And it's so absolutely, yeah.
And then another thing I want to ask is the Divas for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
What do you think they should do for the Divas for SummerSlam?
Well, Charlotte getting the victory puts her on the fast track for being the next person to take on Nikki. But I have a feeling we're going to see all three of those teams in some kind of a match together. I don't think they don't want to take the belt off of Nikki, and I don't think they want to have Nikki beat Charlotte or Sasha right now. So I see them keeping them away from Nikki's belt for the time being. So I'm fairly certain we're going to get a 9-woman tag team match with all three teams, and that's what I see what they're going to do at SummerSlam.
If only it wasn't PG, we could have a bra and panties match, man.
Yes, bra and panties matches. I miss those. By the way, those of you in the chat who are doing your thing, go ahead and hit the like button. If you've got nothing better to do, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you hit the subscribe button if you've yet to do it. Also, if you want to support the Dead on Dave Productions channel, go ahead and mosey on over to deadondaveproductions.spreadshirt.com. All the designs there you'll see were made by the one, the only, the great Isaac Rojas. And you can get yourself a copious shirt or copious mug. Yes, you can drink from my face, or the brand new Copious Club shirt, or the Copious Club sweatshirt, which is a little hot for, but it's so badass it doesn't matter. So go ahead and check that out. deadondave.spreadshirt.com. It's great. Go check it out.
It really is a great shirt.
It is. The Copious Club shirt's badass, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. You got anything else for me, Mr. Pittsburgh?
Do you think Taker will be on Raw tomorrow?
Yes. Taker is 100% confirmed to be there. He will be on Raw. That's going to be awesome. I think they're going to open with him because it's the biggest thing coming out of Battleground. So they're going to open with him more than likely. He's going to go ahead and talk. He's going to do his thing. And they're going to set this up for a little bit later on into the evening. And, of course, I'm not sure if it's going to be Brock Lesnar and Undertaker at SummerSlam or if it's going to be Brock, Seth, and The Undertaker. I'm not sure, but it's going to be some kind of combination. It's going to be awesome. I'm pretty excited about it.
It's a little weird, man. It's weird to see him around SummerSlam time and not WrestleMania.
You know what? That tells me, especially with the shape that he's in, this is not a one match or a one friggin' event thing. I think he's back for probably from now till WrestleMania. Yeah, he looks like he's ready for a run. He looks great. I mean, he's 49, so he looks old. But other than that, I thought he looked fantastic. He looked mean. He looked focused. He looked healthy. And did you hear the crowd? You know what that crowd was to Vince McMahon? He didn't hear. He didn't hear that. He heard ching, 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 ching. He heard ratings going up. That's what he heard. And believe me, he's having that conversation right now with The Undertaker. He's like, Mark, I told you that, this would only be a couple events, but you heard the people out there. They need more of The Undertaker. So I hope you don't mind, Mark. Go ahead and tell your beautiful wife, Michelle McCool, that if she wants to come back, if that gets you in the ring, I'm okay with it. But you got to get you in there. And I won't have you job to anybody this time. I promise you, Mark. Thank you very much. So, yeah, I think it's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts because now you also have a returning Sting to deal with, too. We know he's going to be back before SummerSlam. Whether or not he's with the Bray Wyatt situation or not, we don't know yet. But people are going to want to see him and The Undertaker at some point. And I know the match is probably going to happen at WrestleMania. I don't know if it's the right decision because I don't think it's the biggest money match they can do. However, if they already do Lesnar and Undertaker at SummerSlam, why not go ahead Undertaker and Sting at WrestleMania 32 in Texas? It'll definitely draw. There's no question. Anything else, Mr. Pittsburgh?
That's all I got for now.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Feel free to call back in whenever you like, man.
All right, man. Thank you.
Pittsburgh Boy 96, everybody. Pittsburgh Boy 96. If you want to get your voice heard, go ahead and call in on Skype right now. David Vancura, DavidVancura. Joining me now on Dead on Dave Live is Sayel. What's going on, Sayel? You are live with Dead on Dave. What you got for me?
What's up, Dave?
What's going on,
man,
partner?
Battleground was awesome.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Oh, man. How great did Undertaker look tonight?
He looked fantastic, man. I love the way he looked.
And
I like that his hair's growing back.
Yeah, you seen the chemistry with him and Brock Lesnar?
Oh, it was palpable. It was
God.
You could feel it in the air. It was really
the
good.
crowd just made it more better. The crowd was throughout the night was incredible.
You know what? That was me screaming in the background. Yeah, the crowd really did make it amazing tonight. They helped with everything. My boy Jeff the Huff Huffman was there live tonight. He was in the crowd. He told me that it was absolutely electrifying there. It was crazy. The crowd was into it the entire night, and it really did come across well. So, yeah, the crowd deserves a lot of credit for keeping the energy up all night. It was great. What else you got for me, Sayel? What did you think of the show?
Yeah.
What's your rating for the show?
Okay, my rating is it kind of went down a little bit after the Cena and Owens match.
Nah.
The ending a little bit, but it brought it back up with the Undertaker returning because nobody was really too sure on him returning for Battleground.
Yeah. Well, I was. I had it covered. If you've been watching Dead on Dave Productions for the past couple of weeks, I've had this. Did. I've been on this like a mofo.
Can't go
because I got nothing else to do. I'm just a fat guy on a couch.
I'm kind of with New York on from what he said earlier tonight with on the Joe Cronin show. Yeah, that Intercontinental, the people that held it recently is bad. It's like it seems like it's a curse on the title. There's a curse on
There's a curse on the belt. Somebody get a witch to uncurse this belt. Do we have a voodoo priestess? Do we have somebody who can get the curse off the belt? If so, let's get that voodoo priestess down here and take the curse off the Intercontinental Championship. I'm tired of people getting hurt. Get me a priestess, somebody. Sayel, you got anything else for me, man?
Oh yeah, I had one more thing to
shoot
with the Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns match.
Yes, sir.
I thought the match was good. They put on a good match, and Luke Harper, the Wyatt family reuniting.
Yeah, it was cool. The super kicking, Shawn Michaels move stealing, Luke Harper. Yes.
Yeah, I think it was cool how he had him hitting for a little while. Luke Harper.
Yes, he did.
They tried to. They played it off really well.
I thought so too. Well, with that match in particular, I thought that was a match where the crowd was going to get on Roman, and they did. They gave him the business a little bit. But even with that match, there was not one match you could point to and go, man, there's a deficiency in the wrestling. All the wrestling was really, really solid. And then on top of it, one thing that we complain about a lot is the order, the match order. Tonight, it was spot the fuck on. Yes. It was perfect. It was perfect.
Nothing on this pay-per-view didn't bother me.
Yeah.
Besides the little, and I got over that. Besides the Owens finish and Cena's match.
Well, people are gonna get on that.
It was a very good. It was a great pay-per-view.
I thought so too. All right, Sayel, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the call, buddy.
Thank you.
Take it easy, Sayel, everybody. Sayel. Jason, Jack Miller, you were live with Dead on Dave. What you got? Cronin, you don't have to be introduced. You're Cronin.
How are you, mate?
How you doing down under?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Beer?
I'm
sorry.
Sure. I was
apologize.
almost certain that Sheamus was going to, not that I wanted him to, but I was pretty certain he was going to cash in. There were just little clues. I just thought the fact that they went on first, the fact that he lost, I just thought, you know, they'd sort of do that thing where they don't talk about him the rest of the night, and then he cashed in.
No, I never thought it for a second, man. I couldn't see it happening. Yeah, it didn't work for me.
I don't know, because I was pretty confident that Lesnar was going to win, and I thought, well, then if Rollins feuds with Trips, then I'm like, what the fuck's Lesnar going to do? Oh, okay, I assume Sheamus would cash in and they'd do that. Yeah. That would be weird though, but I think that how you know, with Taker and how it ended, I didn't really pick that. I know you did, but
yeah,
I thought that was actually the best option they could have done.
With the second that I found out the Undertaker was going to be there, or the second I found out he was going to be on Raw, I really was like, okay, he's definitely going to be at Battleground. When that information came out, and I was sure that it was going to happen, it changed everything for me. It changed the entire night.
Last year, when he was the champ, when Lesnar was champ, I thought it was going to happen at some point then. If you think about how long it's actually been,
he wasn't healthy
since those two. Sorry,
Taker hasn't been healthy in years. That's why it hasn't happened. That's why
he looked all right tonight. Actually,
he looked great tonight. That's why it happened, because he's finally healthy enough to come back. The reason why he's only been working one friggin' match every so often is because it's all he can do. It's all he can do.
So do you think he's working SummerSlam?
Yeah, I do. I think we'll see him in SummerSlam, whether it be a one-on-one match with Brock Lesnar or if they're going to do a triple threat with Seth Rollins. I don't know. That doesn't make as much sense to me as just having him go one-on-one. But that also feels like that's something that they could save for Mania, but that's too far away. So more than likely, we're seeing Undertaker and Brock at SummerSlam, and that's going to be a hell of a match. What's that?
Yeah. I just said it's still awesome. We're going to see him wrestle, you know, another night other than Mania.
I know a lot of people are worried because of the last match between Brock and The Undertaker. It was ugly. It was really ugly. But I don't think it'll be that bad. I think it's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be all right.
What do you think the stakes will be? Would this be like a grudge match sort of thing?
Just retribution. You think there's gonna be anything else on the line, Chrono? What else could be on the line?
The Undertaker's
I don't know. I just thought
WrestleMania with the title.
The what?
The Undertaker's last run to WrestleMania with the championship. Imagine that.
Like a #1 contenders match?
No, like imagine the Undertaker having the title.
So Seth Rollins will be in the match too.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't want any triple threats. I want one-on-one. I want a grudge match. Undertaker, Lesnar. The only thing is, if Undertaker gets his win back, we talked about this on our preview show on I think it was on my channel, and you had a sort of a similar take on your channel.
Yeah.
But no, we talked about it. It's weird that he would give it back, because then it nullifies, and maybe we've just given up on that whole thing. Like, he's done enough everywhere else.
Maybe the rub is not coming. Maybe he's not going to give some of that massive rub. But I took the other side of it when you said that, because I don't think losing to The Undertaker necessarily negates all the momentum that he has. He's still fucking Brock Lesnar at the end of the day. So anybody who beats him straight up, if it happens, it's going to be a big deal.
You know, I was thinking the other day, the last time he was actually, not that he lost, but that he was pinned was against Triple H at 29. Yeah. That's a fucking long time ago.
Yeah, Michael Cole made direct reference to that. 2.5 years he's been since he's been pinned.
Say the truth, I vaguely heard it, but I did think about it a couple of days ago.
Okay. You got anything else from Mr. Jason?
No, I just wanted to call up and tell you about my little Sheamus theory that turned to shit, but, you know.
Well, I appreciate any Australian shame I'm down for exploiting. So I appreciate it.
It's hot over here in Boston, man. We're getting close to you today. I mean, we're not getting close to you, but it was really hot today.
My stepdad's in Australia.
It's snowing here. I'm not even kidding you. It is snowing.
What? Yeah, it's winter. It's winter in Australia right now.
No. But it doesn't fucking snow here.
Well, sometimes is there places in Australia where it does snow like a little bit?
Snowing in Sydney.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not in Sydney. It's not something where I am, but yeah, I just thought I should let you know, because that's fucked. Just come from that.
My stepdad's in Australia right now. He's training.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, so. Hey, I appreciate the call, bud.
No worries, Dave. Cronin, you have a good night.
Great call, mate.
Good night, man.
See.
Crocodile Dundee, brother. Talk to you then. This
Jesus Christ. What are you going to stereotype him?
Yes, I am, because this is a knife. I love Australian people. Beer. Foster's. Australian for beer.
Andrew Garcian, what's up, man? I didn't see you in my chat, probably because there was a million people in my chat. Mo Bunk.
Yeah, I don't have a million. I don't have a million people.
It was insane, dude. I couldn't take a friggin' call. It's so good that you're just here and I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I know. You just have to be funny. Just be Cronin.
I hope everybody here is subscribed to you already, because you're gonna have 1,000 subs by tomorrow, I think.
We have the absolute most people watching the show live than we've ever had. We were up to 50 a few moments ago. So thank you guys, everybody who's in the chat making this happen. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. I hope you enjoyed Battleground. Make sure you go ahead and click that like button and click that aforementioned subscribe button. And if you're new to both of us, Cronin and I, make sure you go over to the Joe Cronin Show and check him out as well and give him a subscribe. He's only got 16,000. He needs more. Give him more. Feed him whores.
Yeah, feed me more injuries, yeah.
So now we have the that's right. So now we have the tables turned. I get to ask you the question. What did you really think of Battleground? What was your unabashed, no host bullshit? What was your opinion on Battleground? I really want to hear that.
I was just I was entertained by it. It was really weird. I was entertained by it. The beginning of the show was hot because the crowd was hot and everything was looking good. And then it slowed down a little bit during the Roman Reigns Wyatt match. But then, you know, by the last 20% of it, they had us. And then Roman Reigns throwing the chairs in was like, what's going to happen here?
Yeah.
Like, is he going to get DQ'd, or, you know, what's going to go on? And then when Luke Harper attacked him, I mean, there was just so much tonight that was good. You had Luke Harper, the interference there. The matches before that, the Divas and the surprise that, oh, triple threat.
Yeah.
And they had a pretty good match. It was really long, which was really awesome. That was, I cannot say enough about that. That was the longest Divas match in the main roster, and I don't know how long. I don't know how long.
They booked it right with the triple threat idea. They really booked that correctly. Having the teams pick their, that was great. I loved it.
It was awesome.
How about Stephanie McMahon looking like an absolute giant standing next to JoJo? How about that?
That was funny as hell. She's like, what am I, the Big Show? Get that girl a stepladder. I mean, you're still going to talk to the, you know, the boss's daughter's coming on, one of the people who runs the company. Let's, you know, get her a stepladder or, you know, something so it doesn't look so ridiculous.
I found it amusing, though, man. I don't know why. I wanted to pick her up and put her in my pocket.
Stephanie kept snickering. It was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, I thought it was really cute. I want to pick her up and put her in my pocket. My pocket. I thought she was great.
Stephanie's boobs way more than.
That's very true, man. I just want to feel them once. Is that so bad? Can I get a feel? Can I cop a feel on those magnificent, probably $50,000 a boobies? That's all I'm asking. She's, that's a woman. Stephanie McMahon is a woman. Cat Game, you're back live, man. What you got?
I just couldn't stay away from the goldenness that is Dead on Dave. I know I'm an ass kisser.
It's okay. I like my ass kissed. There's a lot of it there to be kissed. But copious amounts of ass.
The thing that you just said, I was thinking that the entire pay-per-view. I was like, dang, those are big boobs.
Those are big boobies.
Oh, Cat Game. Hey, sorry I didn't get you on. I put you on, I think once or twice, and something wrong happened, and it didn't work out. I just had too many calls.
Yeah, you put me on, and then you, like, hung up.
Right. Well, I didn't mean to hang up, but...
It's okay. Right. Corona hangs up on everybody.
I was pissed.
You don't like little kids like Dave Rose. It's okay.
No, I love little kids. You see here all the little kids are on my show. I got 3 little ones in my house. Two.
One's on the way.
I just wanted to say something. I just wanted to say that, do you think during SummerSlam they're going to have Cesaro, Cena, and Kevin Owens?
Ooh, that is one way to spice it up, isn't it?
Because Cesaro had great matches with Cena on Raw.
Yeah, he had a great match with Owens, too. I think they got to add something to this. I mean, they could just do Cena and Owens again, but I don't know. I'm very confused by it because the night before SummerSlam, I know I already talked about it, the night before SummerSlam, he's taking on Finn Balor for the NXT title. I don't know if he's going to do both of those shows. I mean, logic dictates he probably will, but there's a good chance that Cena has a brand new opponent starting tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Actually, I had another thing. I really don't want to see Sting in a match again. I think Sting was just a one-time thing. It was to draw pay-per-view money, and it did, but I don't want to see it again. It's just...
See, that's interesting. I want to see him get a win.
I don't mind The Undertaker, because The Undertaker has been there for such a long time, and he's put on such great matches, and, you know, but Sting is just, you know, a one-time thing.
See, I really want to see Sting get a victory in the WWE, like very, very badly. So that would be great to see that happening. But I just don't know who. I don't know who he should be battling. He's definitely coming back. He's definitely going to have a match at SummerSlam. I just don't know with whom. It's going to be interesting. Are they going to put him back in the Authority storyline? Is he going to have a team at Survivor Series? That interesting. Well, Sting's always interesting to me. I think it's going to be very subjective of how you feel about Sting. I love Sting. He's one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. I want to see him do something great in WWE. So give me Sting. I'll take it. I don't give a shit. I know he's 57. I don't care. Because he's always going to be in good shape. He proved that with Triple H. I don't know if he's going to have that same type of match with other people. But, you know, they're getting really creative in how they're booking stuff right now. And so it really is a cool thing that we're seeing right now. It's interesting.
Hey, Dave, by the way, you know how you were talking about the IC title curse?
Yeah. Let's get a witch. We need a witch.
Let's get Papa Shango.
Holy shit, you're brilliant. That's exactly what we need. We need Papa Shango, a.k.a. Kama, a.k.a. Kama Mustafa, a.k.a. the Godfather, a.k.a. the Good Father, a.k.a. one of my favorite motherfuckers I've ever seen. Absolutely. Get him to unhex the Intercontinental title. Absolutely. You got anything else for me, Mr. Cat Game?
That would be funny.
That would be funny.
Nah, I just wanted to call in.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate the call.
Because I couldn't stay away from the golden YouTube that is Dead on Dave.
I don't blame you. I have a golden dong and a golden microphone. I can't help it. Can't help it. I love gold. That's right. But I appreciate the call, Cat Game. Take it easy, buddy.
All right, you too.
Cat Game, everybody. Pittsburgh boy can't stay away either. What do you got for me, man?
As you know, the pre-show match was King Barrett versus R-Truth.
Yes.
How much longer are they going to go on with this whole thing with them?
I think it's over. I think it might be over. By the way, the people in the chat, Black Mamba, yes, I had to reject you on Skype. Go ahead and call in. You can call in now, Black Mamba. I won't reject you. I just had too many people, and I got to get to everybody. I got a lot of callers tonight, so please feel free to call back in. I'm sorry that I broke your heart, Black Mamba. But to answer your question, I think that this is going to continue. Well, no, I don't think it's going to continue. I think it's done.
Was King Barrett versus R-Truth.
Woolhat, you got to turn down your computer, buddy.
My bad. Sorry, that's what I was doing. Sorry about that. Yeah, sometimes you overlook things. You know?
It's okay. I'll forgive you because you're funny.
All right. Anyway.
No. I need you. Nope. You got to shut up for now, though. I'll get to you in a second. You speak when spoken to. Pittsburgh. Go ahead and finish what you got, Pittsburgh.
But yeah, also I want more Cesaro so badly.
Yeah.
You're really starting to see him come out and what he's really capable of. It's great.
Yeah, I think we're going to get more of him tomorrow. I think he'll be back in full force tomorrow.
Do you know when Tyson Kidd expected back?
I don't think ever. I think he's done. He had the same neck surgery that did in Austin, the same neck surgery that did in Edge, and probably the same neck surgery that will eventually have to be done and do in Daniel Bryan. I think he's done. I don't see WWE taking a risk. He's a small guy. He's in his, I want to say, early to mid-30s now. He's not a young kid anymore, pun intended. It's just, it might be time. It might be time. You got anything else,
So you
Pittsburgh?
think he's finally gonna be a singles competitor now?
Who, Cesaro? Yeah.
He's done with the tag. Yeah, you think he's done with tag teams?
Yeah, I do. His value is restored. Yeah, there's no question in my mind about that. His value is as high as it's been since when he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. It's there, So yeah, absolutely. I think that and not only that, I think he's going to be in some type of title picture, whether it be Intercontinental or United States title. We're going to see a lot more Cesaro because they can't drop the ball with him again, right? I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
You got anything else, man? I got calls coming in like crazy.
Oh yeah, I'm good, man.
I appreciate it, Pittsburgh. Good call as always.
All right, thank you.
Take it easy, bud. Wool Hat Demon, you are live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
You sure I'm on?
You're on now, buddy. Make the most of it.
Okay, anyway. You were talking about John Cena. I don't think we see the last of John Cena versus Kevin Owens yet.
Yeah,
I think it's leading on to SummerSlam. If you noticed on the show, you see Kevin Owens really bullying the hell out of Michael Cole.
Yeah, which was great. Yeah. I loved it.
And I think tomorrow we're going to see Kevin Owens kick the living shit out of Michael Cole.
He might. That's a very good possibility that happens. That's going to be quite interesting to see. It's funny. Kevin Owens and Cena may not happen in a singles manner for a while. I believe if they're going to do the match at SummerSlam, they're going to add somebody else to it. I think you kind of have to at this point.
Or maybe add a gimmick like an I Quit match or something like that.
Well, see, that's the thing. Owens just tapped out, so I don't know. It's tough. I don't mind Kevin Owens going after the Intercontinental title, though. I think it would be a really good idea to have him go after that since Ryback's not really working anyway, and he's hurt now. You have him get involved with that. He'll bring instant credibility to the Intercontinental belt, and then you could have Cena and Owens at WrestleMania, maybe to unify the titles. If you want to go that big, there you go. There's a route to do it.
Yeah, that could be a possibility, though. But it's just that he's just been picking on Michael Cole lately, and as you've heard in interviews from Cena, him and Michael Cole are like tights, like Austin and Jim Ross.
You're probably right. You know what? You're probably 100% right. It would not surprise me if he comes out tomorrow and does beat the crap out of Cole.
That's about all I got to say there, Dave.
Well, I appreciate the call, Mr. Wool Hat. You are awesome as always.
Thank you very much. Talk to you later.
You too, bud. Talk to you later. Great call. General Fluffles, you are live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
So I give the pay-per-view like an 8.5. Decently. It is definitely one of the better pay-per-views in the PG era, I would say.
I agree.
Yeah. Oh, go.
No, I just agreed. Go ahead. Keep going.
Yep. I was actually at the first Battleground in Buffalo, New York. I actually live in Buffalo, New York.
No, I'm sorry.
And I would say it was complete crap, especially with how it blanked out at the final match. Made no sense.
Yeah.
Like, I was glad I went to buy a T-shirt because I would have been bored in my seat when that happened.
I'm sure.
So with the Owens and Cena, I would say it's going to keep on continuing, but I think Cesaro is going to do something either to Owens or Cena to get into the middle of this to make it a nice, good triple threat match for SummerSlam. Because
I think it has to. I think you have to.
It has to. It has to, and it's SummerSlam. It's the second biggest pay-per-view of the year. They have to make it big. Yes, you got the Lesnar Undertaker, and then you got Rollins just sitting with the title and no one's going after it. Which, it makes no sense that Rollins would even be in the center between Lesnar and Undertaker, because Rollins doesn't fit into that picture at all.
Yeah, it's going to be weird to see what they decide to do with that. I'm not exactly sure how they're going to go with it because there's options for Rollins. The story that we've heard is the Rollins is going to get turned on by the Authority, and Triple H and Rollins is supposed to be set up for SummerSlam. I don't know if that's going to happen.
That's what I was thinking, Triple H somehow coming back and winning it.
I don't know. See, being for the title, that's
Triple?
I didn't think Triple H was going to be going for the belt. See, I thought if they were going to do this, well, see, what I thought was going to happen was Seth Rollins was definitely going to lose tonight. Before I knew the Undertaker was coming back, I really thought. By the way, the Joe Cronin show in the chat is not the real Joe Cronin. Don't take anything that Joe Cronin show is saying down there, that is not the real Joe Cronin. He's not saying anything bad about it. That's not the real Cronin. Flag this guy. He's full of shit. Okay?
Yeah, I was flagging him in Joe's chat.
Oh, God, ridiculous.
He was a dick.
So,
he still is.
What was I saying? I completely forgot. Fuck.
We're going off the Triple H and Rollins.
Yes. See, I thought Rollins was not going to have the belt, and it was just going to be a grudge match between him and Triple H, because Rollins is not the diamond that Triple H thought he was.
Well, like the Triple H CM Punk back in A Night of Champions.
Yeah, but now, since the belt is still involved, yeah, you know what? I think Triple H might go, you had to get help from The Undertaker to hold your belt. You're not the diamond I thought you were. We need a champion that can really distinguish this company and take it where it needs to be.
Yeah, it just seems like the building towards him actually being the champion, because he's just killing Rollins every pay-per-view now.
So it's going to be quite interesting if that's the way they go. Like, Rollins is like, well, who's left to fight me? And then Triple H is like, me. I am the game. That could be quite interesting. So
definitely. What did you think of the Barrett versus R-Truth? Like, I don't even think why they even do a feud like that if it really isn't going to last.
Well, the feud's been going for a while. That feud's been going on since before King of the Ring. Judging it just based off the match that we got, I thought it was pretty good. I thought the match was itself, for nothing else, I thought it was a good match. It was solid. The feud makes no sense. The fact that R-Truth got as much momentum as he did, and getting
it's quite hilarious.
It is hilarious. I think R-Truth is absolutely hysterical, but it doesn't make sense as far as Barrett. Barrett has had so many opportunities and so many chances to where he's been right there, man. He's been over, and then they just shit on this guy.
Yeah.
And you can't figure out as to why. Hopefully, now we're going to see a brand new trajectory, an upwards trajectory for Bad News Barrett, King Bad News, the official King Bad News.
You know what they could do with R-Truth next? Put him with the primetime players and have a 3-on-3 against New Day.
Well, you might as well, right? Yeah, I mean, you already got Mark Henry with them. Let's go ahead and put all the black folks together, I guess, because why not, I guess. By the way, for those of you guys who don't know, the primetime players along with Mark Henry were pulled over after SummerSlam, after Battleground tonight. They were pulled over in St. Louis, and there was a video that was up. It's now been taken down already. In the video, they were talking about Darren Young. How could you be pulled over like that? O'Neal was making jokes about it. Looked like he was trying to be very funny, and Mark Henry goes, "Don't you know, man? We're in the part of the country where black folk get shot all the time." And then Darren Young says something to the extent of, "I only got off with a warning because I'm light-skinned." The video's already been taken down. I'm expecting there to be some kind of reprisal. I would not be surprised if primetime players drop the belt tomorrow night on Raw. This is how Vince reacts to these things. It would not surprise me at all. With all the talk about WWE being racist and all the stuff that's going on in the political climate right now, I just don't see them not doing anything about this. And it's unfortunate because it's pretty innocuous. It's not that big a deal. So it's going to be
now,
interesting.
If they will have to drop the titles because what they did, which team would you think would actually get it? Because if New Day gets it, it would be stupid because they got whipped by Lesnar and they've been losing so badly lately. It would be dumb for them to have the titles.
As dumb as it might seem, I think they're the only option to put it on if they're doing it out of that. You could go to Lucha Dragons route.
Yeah, that's what, yeah.
Or if you scramble, you know what you could do? This could be an interesting thing to do. If they scramble and they're freaking out and creative is like trying to figure out what to do, there's a tag team down in NXT that now has nothing to do. They're bored. They got nothing. It's Enzo Amore and Big Cass. They got nothing to do, and they are there. So you know what? You can use them, or you could call up Blake and Murphy, the tag champs. I don't think they're ready yet because they're still developing all this with Alexa Bliss, which I'm really enjoying. So I want to see more time allotted to that. But yeah, I definitely see.
Whatever, if they do drop the titles, whatever team gets it, it's only going to be a placeholder till SummerSlam.
More than
they're going to lose it at SummerSlam.
Depending on who gets it. It all depends. Yeah. It's a very interesting thing. I'm not sure.
And they may push Ascension.
Yeah, they could push it. It's about time. It's about time.
Yeah, they need. It's so dumb. They came in with such a powerful instinct, and then they made them look like pretty much pussies.
Yeah, they did. It's because that nobody was getting behind their gimmick.
Yeah.
By the way, Brett Lawson. Brett Lawson, I did see you tried to call in. Go ahead and add me first, and then go ahead and call in. Okay, bud. Go ahead, General Fluffles. What else you got for me?
Yeah. But definitely, the Ascension. They can't. No one got onto it because they pretty much kept losing.
Well, see, that's the thing. If you remember, when they came up, they were actually squashing people. They were winning matches, but they were cutting those.
But they were facing low guys.
They were.
People.
They were. You're right. They were. But then they did take on New Age Outlaws, and they got that victory. It wasn't the fact that they were winning. It wasn't the fact they were losing matches. It was the fact that they were not getting over with the crowd, and everybody was shitting on them for being a Road Warrior ripoff. That's when they started losing matches. That's when they started being taken off television. If they would have kept going, if they just would have cut the stupid Road Warrior bullshit, it's okay to squash lower wrestlers. You know, it's okay to squash indie guys. It's a cool thing from a day long ago. It used to be a cool thing to watch. So you just can't do both. You can't have that and do the Road Warrior gimmick. It just doesn't work.
But it did work in NXT, and it didn't work on the main roster, which it does happen a lot.
They were toned down, though. In NXT, they weren't the same. They didn't have the stupid paint that everybody hated. Everyone criticized the paint that they use now. They were a little bit edgier, a little bit cooler down in NXT, and they were just more about being badasses. It wasn't about being this amazing tag team that's going to destroy you. Welcome to the wasteland. They didn't care. It wasn't like that. So.
They weren't carrying the actual characters up. They were kind of trying to create new ones.
Yes.
And that's probably the worst thing they ever probably did. And they probably know that they not to change a character from NXT to the main roster. Especially now they're going to have the big, huge pay-per-view before SummerSlam.
Yeah, it's going to be quite crazy. Seeing that happen right before SummerSlam. NXT is changing the culture of not only WWE, but of wrestling. It's become the best hour of television every single week. It's changing how Ring of Honor does things. It changes how TNA does things. It's
changing all the indies.
It is. It really is. Because the WWE is essentially saying if all these indie groups does not get their shit together and really become a factor, they don't need them anymore. They have their own developmental system, and people are going to come to it. Real simple.
And pay for it, too.
Absolutely.
Pay the money for it.
We're loving it, you know, so it's a sellable product. They've sold 10,000 tickets. 10,000.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Like, you don't see that with any indie companies all the time.
Nope. No, you never see that.
Yeah.
No, it just doesn't happen.
No.
That's crazy.
It's better than the first ever NXT that came out that replaced ECW.
Oh, God,
it's definitely better. Oh, my
God.
Yeah,
that's where we got Wade Barrett. That's where we got Ryback. That's where we got Daniel Bryan. We got Darren Young. We got Bray Wyatt from there.
Yeah.
He was Husky Harris.
A lot of good superstars came out of that, but how they did it, I think they were more making fun of some of the other kids.
Like they were shitting on Tough Enough is what they were doing. They tried to make another version of Tough Enough, which is kind of funny because now what Tough Enough is this season is kind of like that first season of NXT, and it's not interesting. It's not getting the job done for a lot of people, mainly because they're not focusing on wrestling. You know, it's crazy. What else you got for me, man?
But what do you think of the voting system now with the Tough Enough? I kind of see, like, I understand it, but I don't think it should determine who leaves or stays.
I think it's all bullshit anyway.
Yeah.
I'm a tinfoil dick. I'm a conspiracy on this. I think it's bullshit anyway. Maybe they're letting fans choose. I don't know. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. The show is just there. We know who's going to be in WWE regardless. We know ZZ's going to make it. We know Patrick's going to make it. Sarah Lee is probably going to make it. She seems to be the most over woman of the group right now. So we have a good idea who's going to make it. It's just, but I just wish they cared more about wrestling. That's my problem.
And my last prediction towards SummerSlam is if Sting was to come back, I would and because the Wyatt family did reunite, I would say it would be dumb, but it's just to get Sting to get a nice win, would team up with Roman Reigns to face the Wyatt family.
You see, I was talking about that earlier tonight on Dead on Dave Live, which you can catch every single Sunday, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on this channel. I was talking about that very thing, where I was trying to say that I think it's a great idea to have that tag match, even though it doesn't make any sense for Sting to come to Roman's aid. But you have the tag match, Sting can get a victory, and because it's a tag match, it doesn't hurt Bray Wyatt to lose it.
No.
By the way, everybody in the chat, by the way, everyone in the chat, I do see what's going on with the fake Joe Cronin. It's disgusting. There's nothing I can do about it. I cannot block this guy. You guys just flag the shit out of him. That's all I can say. It's unfortunate, but ignore
how can you not block him?
Because I don't know how.
I could tell you how. You know the flag that shows up on the side?
Oh, that's all I got to do?
Click on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, click on it. It would say ban user.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Okay, there you go. Block user. I hate fucking YouTube. So I never use it. So there you go. He's been blocked. He's gone. He's banned. It's over.
Woo!
Hey, thank you very much, man. You're a helpful guy.
No problem.
I try to tell people, I'm fairly stupid. So thank you very much. You know what? If I just would have paid a little attention, I would have saw that little flag and hit it. But most of the time, I don't look at the chat, so I don't care. I read the chat later, but I rarely care during. So hey, thank you for that, General Fluffers. So you are amazing, and you're welcome to call anytime you like, bud.
Yay! I'm glad to.
Yay! Hold you, fuck you, Dave. Yay! Thanks for the call, man. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Take it easy. General Fluffles, everybody. General Fluffles. What a great name. Jaron Walker, you're back. What is going on, Mr. Birthday Boy?
Oh, man. What is the possibility of Kevin Owens actually winning back the NXT title?
You know, yesterday I would have told you absolutely zero. However, today I don't know. I don't see them taking it off of Finn Balor so quickly. But look, you know what? Zero. I'm going to go ahead and say zero. I think the chance is zero. I'm going to completely go away from thinking that there's any possibility, because why? Kevin Owens does not need to be in NXT. He doesn't need to be associated with NXT. I really don't even know why he is in this matchup. I don't get it, other than trying to sell out the Barclays Center.
Right.
So, I don't know.
So do you think he was going to have a match at SummerSlam, or just the NXT takeover before?
I think we're gonna find out tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna find out tomorrow on Raw. I think that's what's gonna happen. You gonna hang out for a second, Jaron? I want to talk to Black Mamba here.
Yes, I will hang out.
Mamba, you're live with Dead on Dave. What's going on? I'm sorry that I didn't take your call earlier, bud. I apologize.
For real, I'm like,
no, I don't give a fuck. No, you don't get to dictate to me. The only dictate that goes around here is you tell me how my dictates. Okay? That's it. No. Now, what you got, Black Mamba? I'm just kidding, bud.
Congrats on 800 subs.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. No, fuck the congratulations.
Electrifying.
Congratulations to everybody who made this happen. Thank you guys for all the subscriptions tonight. You guys were amazing. Got me to 800 subs faster than I ever thought possible. Thank you guys so much. What you got, Mamba?
Okay, let me start off with I'm still laughing my ass off because I didn't see that part when he called you the man of Auschwitz. I just have to say that.
Yes, for those who don't know what Mamba's referring, last week on Dead on Dave Live, that you can catch every single Sunday, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on this channel, Tommy NC 2010 called in. And for those of you who don't know, Tommy NC 2010 has autism. He's a great kid. He's a great YouTuber. He's hilarious. He always has gold. And he called me the man of Germany, the man of Auschwitz, which I am not the man of Auschwitz. It was a good moment, and now Mamba thinks it's hilarious.
That had me laughing when I first heard it for a while.
It's like your favorite moment ever.
Yeah. No, because it was meant to be something good, but Auschwitz...
Auschwitz is not good. So yeah, that's not good. What you got for me, Mamba?
The pay-per-view, I give the pay-per-view, I would like to go 9, but I'm going to go 8. because of Kevin Owens tapping out.
Oh God, I don't understand why people are letting it affect the rating that much. The match was too good. If the match sucked, I would agree.
But tapping out, like tap out. Kevin Owens like tap out. That makes
I can't defend the tap out. I can't defend it. It's weird. It was bizarre. But you know what? Based off the entire body of work we got tonight and everything that Kevin Owens has done up to this point, I got to give WWE the benefit of the doubt. I have to on this one. I have to hope there's something better coming tomorrow. Have to.
Hope something better. I don't want to see another rematch. I want to see something different, like a stipulation thrown in. Something.
A stipulation, another guy. I'd like to see Cesaro in there, something like that. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
That'll make it good. The Divas match, I like the Divas match. That was a really, really good Divas match. Like, when was the last time a Diva went over the rope like that? Like Charlie did.
What's that?
I don't remember. The last time a Diva went over the rope like Charlie did.
Oh God, the go over the top rope when she dove over. It happens every now and then. It doesn't happen all the time. I want to say Naomi's done it a few times. AJ's done it. I think she's gone through the ropes a few times.
Yeah.
It does happen. It's just not very frequent. Charlotte did it in a great way. I was more jazzed that Charlotte did the Ric Flair flipping over the corner turnbuckle thing. That was great.
Yeah, that was cool. That was awesome. I think Sasha should have won.
It's because you love Sasha, but
I love Sasha.
I love Sasha too, but I think Charlotte was the right winner tonight.
But if she keeps winning, don't you think everybody will be like, "Oh, it's true," but everybody because her dad's Ric Flair. You think that'll take away because her dad's Ric Flair? So like, oh, they're giving her a push because Ric Flair.
I think it's possible, especially because she does so many homages to Rick. But at the end of the day, she's so damn good, it doesn't matter. You know, she's gonna win everybody over because she's fantastic. Cronin, I got rid of your. Hold on, Mamba. Hold on, Mamba. I'm talking. Mamba. Shut up. I'm talking to Cronin.
What bad?
Cronin, I got rid of your doppelganger. Somebody told me how to delete somebody.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
How did you do it?
There's a little flag by everybody's name that you can push when you.
Oh yeah, but I do that. They come back every time.
Oh, see, he hasn't come back yet.
Oh, it doesn't work for me. I hit it and it's like he comes back like a few seconds later.
Well, you hit the flag.
When the new feature on YouTube, the new live streaming feature.
Mm-hmm.
If you do, you know the new one they have?
No, I don't know it.
You don't have it?
I know of it.
YouTube is all fucked up now. Like I have to go into some weird thing to go live now, like the way we used to, because the new one is like instant.
Well, it gives you an option. You hit the flag, and then you hit a whole bunch of remove, block user, flag for spam, report profile. Well, I mean, it's all there.
If I were to go live now, though, like instantly on the new feature that's on there, the new live feature, there's a thing when you click on the people, it says put in timeout or ban.
Oh, yeah, I don't have that yet.
Oh shit! Okay,
yeah, it's not an option for
me.
There's
a whole new thing. Yeah, there's a whole new thing for me.
You think it's because I don't have enough subs or something, or because I'm not monetizing?
Yeah. They roll it out usually to bigger like people who like they focus everything on what you do.
Oh,
so they might see that I, you know what I mean, go live a bunch. I don't know.
Me and my 150,000 views is not enough.
Good job with your preview for Battleground. Did 800 views?
Yeah, it was. Things are crack-a-lacking here, isn't it? It's crazy.
It's gonna crack-a-lack tonight, man. You're gonna hit. You'll be at 1K.
You think I'll hit 1K tonight?
1K by the end of tomorrow night.
Well, you guys can make that happen. If you guys want to make Cronin's prediction come true, and I'll tell you what, I will up the ante. If I get 1,000 subs in the next 24 hours, if I get to 1,000 subs in the next 24 hours, you're gonna see some crazy shit out of the Fat Man. Maybe I'll do an episode from my pool. Maybe I'll run around and do some crazy things with my chesticles. My chesticles popping out.
Your chesticles, but then you do it from your pool and you put your laptop on a floating device, and then like you do trivia with people. And if you get something wrong, you have to put the laptop in the pool.
I'm not destroying electronics. Are you?
I know. If I was rich, it would be.
What kind of communist crazy fuck are you?
I don't know. I'm very weird. I know I've got 30,000 views today on YouTube. I know that.
Jesus, H. Chrysler.
The fuck is gonna be? I'm gonna be banned on YouTube by tomorrow. Someone's gonna flag something.
That money. Yeah. I just felt like we needed a Crime Time reference.
Crime Time. They're committing crimes tonight.
Probably.
Oh, Prime Time. Oh,
that's Prime Time. Yeah, the players. Jaron, you got anything else for me, man?
Yeah, there's just two things that I noticed tonight that no one else apparently knows. Yeah, one thing is, does Eric Rowan not exist?
No, are you not paying attention? He got hurt.
Oh, I guess I wasn't paying attention.
I've made reference to it twice during this show, Jaron. You don't pay attention at all.
Oh, I was watching Bad Grandpa. I'm sorry. Also, the second thing is, what happened to Rusev and Ziggler?
Ziggler is written off for right now. He'll be back. Right now, Lana and Ziggler are being advertised a mixed tag team match with Rusev and Summer Rae. Yes, Lana will be wrestling. All you people who argued with me and told me it wasn't happening, it is happening. I told you it would. And that is going to be sometime in, I want to say, September in West Virginia at a house show. It's being advertised. That mixed tag team. So I don't know how long Ziggler is going to be out for. I think it has to do with the fact that his contract stuff, all that crazy stuff that came out about his contract. But from what I read, he has officially re-signed with WWE. So he's not going anywhere. He has re-signed, but I think they're trying to just let it cool down a little bit, because I don't think Vince was very happy with the fact that Ziggler at a comedy show, which they're not happy he's doing anyway, let everybody know that he re-signed. I don't think they were happy about that.
You know, there's something funny that I wanted to bring up about me tonight.
Oh, yes.
Not to bring this, but I find it hilarious that I am afraid to now comment in the chat, because if I were to, people could mistake me for the fake Cronin.
Yeah.
And I could be false flagged by my own viewers by friendly fire. So now I'm unable. I am unable to comment in the chat. Jaron, here you go. This is for you, man. Listen to this, Dave. Yeah, I mean, that's
that money.
I mean, that's why I thought it was going to happen at last WrestleMania.
Well, what's all the shit with Sting then that's flying around?
Dave, I'm trying to.
He didn't show tonight, so who knows when Sting's.
Trying to give you that clip of Jaron from earlier.
Yeah, go ahead. I know what you're doing.
I wanted to give it to you. It was a swerve. It's a swerve, guys.
No, Meltzer said today on the other day.
I don't believe a damn
show.
thing he says anymore.
God, how wrong was Meltzer?
He's wrong about everything. Why do we even talk about David Meltzer? Hey, Meltzer, if you're watching, fuck you, dude. I'm sorry, that was not the.
That was not the right clip, but it's funny.
Yeah.
But where was the when was the guy that said the thing about Meltzer? Because it was really funny.
It was later in the show.
He was just like, I hate that guy or something. It was hilarious.
He said, fuck Dave Meltzer.
Oh, it was there was so many funny things.
Hey, so, Jaron, you got anything else for me, man, before I let you go?
Did I mention it's my birthday?
Yes, you did. God damn it. Now, you know what?
Oh, did I really?
You're over the top rope. Happy fucking birthday. Happy fucking birthday. Mamba, you got anything else before I let your ass go?
Yeah, I have like quite a few, but
okay. Well, you hang out. Well, you hang out for a second. Talvish, what do you got?
Yeah, I had three favorite parts: the Divas, Kevin Owens, and the ending.
I love your originality. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Those were everybody's favorite parts. They were great. What did you give the show tonight? What did you think of it?
I give it an 8 out of 10, and I tried to call Joe earlier, but you know my microphone was messed up, so I just called you.
Well, that's because Cronin tells me that he actually hates you. He's told me that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he hates you.
Talvish, I put you on once and your shit was crazy, and then I just couldn't find you the rest of the time.
No, he's lying. He hates you. He told me.
No, it's not.
He told me. He said he hates you.
I was actually like, I couldn't wait to go to Talvish.
No, he felt bad that he couldn't get you on, but you sounded like shit, bud. That's the reality.
Oh, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. You know, I still love y'all no matter what.
You know we love you. I'm just kidding. Cronin has never said an ill word about you. It's a complete joke. I love you to death, and so does he.
Yeah, and well, that's all I pretty much had tonight, guys. Y'all take care.
You too, buddy. Keep on rocking on Twitter, pal.
Some little idiot on one of my videos commented, maybe when you start talking, turn your music off.
What? Like your intro music? I don't understand that.
Guess he's never heard a radio show where they play like.
He doesn't understand how that works. Yeah. Well, Mamba, you said you got a bunch of things. Why don't you hit me with one right now, sucker? Mamba, you're about to get. Oh, Mamba, you're getting thrown over the top rope.
Wow.
Oh, over the top rope. Over the top rope. Gave him a chance. I'm being fair.
Sinking.
Justin Dolan, you're live with that on Dave and Joe Cronin. What you got?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Living large, buddy. What's up with you?
What are we, aliens tonight? What the hell's going on?
What is going on here?
My Skype is being weird or something. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Well, that must be something. Maybe it's Dave's because
no, my Skype's working like a champ.
Well, something's wrong. Nobody can hear us. We're dead. It's like Bill Cosby ghost.
What do you got, Justin? What'd you think of Battleground tonight? Cosby's ghost. What the fuck?
I give Battleground a 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, that's a hell of a rating.
I mean that Divas match. I mean, I was just like, it was surreal to me to watching it. And did you guys catch the "We Want Becky" chant?
Yes, I did. That was interesting, man.
They wanted those three girls, the NXT chicks.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because Becky just got over. You know,
I know. That's the crazy part of the whole thing is I'm like, am I really hearing people, a WWE crowd chanting "We Want Becky" at a WWE pay-per-view?
You definitely did.
That crowd was more was a larger audience of us than usual.
And it was St. Louis. It was St. Louis.
Really weird.
Absolutely weird.
Really weird.
What else you got for me, Justin Dolan?
So I'm not going to be one of those who is going to crap all over the Owens Cena match because of the finish.
Thank God. Thank you.
It was an unbelievable match.
Agreed.
And I honestly hope that they have at least one more match. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with Owens and, the NXT title, but if he does win it, I mean, I don't think it would make much sense, but
no, I don't see how it makes sense. Yeah.
Incredible.
It's a step back for him. It's a step backwards in a lot of ways. There's no point in having him on both shows. I think it's time to start developing a lot of the new guys that you have at NXT. Yuha Nation, he's going to be huge. You have what's his name? Fucking the cyberpunk guy. Crap. Solomon Crow. Thank you. You got him. He needs to be built up. There's plenty of guys down there that are ready to step up. What about Kenta's going to be coming back? Sami Zayn sometime in the next 8-9 months is going to come back. So there's all these possibilities that they need to keep going with, and I'm sure they will. What about Samoa friggin' Joe? How about that? What if Samoa Joe gets involved tomorrow night? Picture this, if you will. Samoa Joe comes down and interrupts Kevin Owens' bitch fest because you know what's going to happen. I think, you know what, somebody said it earlier, that Owens is going to beat the crap out of Michael Cole because of everything that he did tonight during the match. He kept calling Cole out. He might beat him up. Maybe Samoa Joe comes down and puts a stop to it. Who knows?
Maybe he won't be a slam.
You might be.
You want to talk blowing people's minds. I mean, if Samoa Joe came out, holy shit.
It's a good way. When you think about it, it's actually a good way to pivot him away from Cena. If they don't want to keep going. What's that?
Not with that music.
No, his new theme. I'm so glad you brought that up. I just read about this. His new theme song is debuting next week on NXT. They changed it.
Oh, so they figured out that it was dumb. They figured it out.
Yes, and that's another great sign. WWE is listening. They're getting it. They understand. It's incredible. It's so weird. It starts out okay.
Crash Bandicoot was like taking a poop. That's the song I'd put that to.
Yeah, is there a didgeridoo in there? What the hell's going on? I don't know. Justin Dolan, you got anything else, bud, before I let you go?
One more thing. I'm totally on board with Enzo and Kaz debuting on Raw tomorrow night and winning the tag titles.
I'd love that. That'd be great. But that's only, of course, if the PTP is being, I don't know, have a good three-letter thing to say that they're going to get FIRED'd. But
nothing could happen.
We'll see. I think nothing could happen. But the video got taken down awfully fast, Joe.
It's back. It's back. It's back up.
Oh, it's back up. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually up there.
I think it's possible that they just lost millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Millions of dollars.
Good job, Justin Dolan. Much appreciated. Take it easy, buddy.
Yep.
Oh, dude, it's totally up. It's back up. It just must have crashed.
Yeah, that's possible. Just knowing Vince and knowing the way he does stuff, I just don't see him not doing anything about this. But maybe it's not a big deal at all. Maybe WWE is going to completely ignore it. But if a media outlet, if TMZ, if something like that reports that between now and Monday night, expect something to happen. If that goes mainstream, something could definitely happen. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. Chris Warren, you're live with that on Dave and Joe Cronin. What do you got? What do you think of Battleground tonight?
Is my audio good? Can you hear me good?
It's not great.
You just want me to hang up because I'll just message you.
Oh, you don't sound that bad. Go ahead and get out what you got.
All right, I'll make it quick then.
Sounds good.
I thought from start to finish it was a great pay-per-view. It set up a lot of feeds for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I just can't wait to see what happens tomorrow night on Raw.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be. It's a can't miss Raw if there is such a thing.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for taking my call, man. It's really.
Hey, no problem, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for liking. I much appreciate it, brother.
Congrats on the subs, by the way.
Thank you very much. Thanks for helping me get there. Chris Warren, everybody. Chris Warren. By the way, what I want you guys to do, I'm going to pull a move out of the Cronin playbook. What I want you to do in the chat right now is put down what your rating for tonight's Battleground is. Go ahead and do that right now for me. Please, if you don't mind, I'll read them on the air. Cat Game, you're back live with that on Dave and Joe Cronin. What you got? Cat Game's gone. He's dead. Cronin, save me from all these terrible callers. And Cronin's fucking dead. What the hell's going on? Cat Game, you're back once again, man. Are you alive this time? Cat Game going once. Going twice, Cat Game. Over the top fucking rope. Over the top fucking rope. Yeah, so we got all kinds of great things. Oh, we got it's starting to flood in through the chat. Let's go ahead and read some of these reviews for Battleground. Jacqueline Powell, 9 out of 10. Mo Bunk, Wank Bank, Wank Break. Yes, a Dead on Dave original, out of 10. Undertaker made me JZZ, Jizz. Undertaker made me Jizz, out of 10. Alex Williams, 8 out of 10. Money, I can't read. I'm blinded. Jaron Nabbers, 8 out of 10. Hayden March, 8 out of 10. Black Mamba, 7 out of 10. Because Undertaker needs Botox. That's right. That's right. That's great. Taker, okay, Steven Langerheim. Taker made Brock jizz when he hit him in the dick. Yes, that's true. So now that you've put your breakdowns, your ratings of the event, now go ahead and put in the chat what you think is what's the most exciting thing about Raw tomorrow night? What are you most looking forward to going into Monday Night Raw? And if Cronin's back, that's the first question I want to ask him. Cronin, are you alive? And he's fucking dead. All right. For me, the thing I'm most excited about is, of course, seeing The Undertaker's explanation to why he was there and all that. I think it's going to be crazy. More rankings. Chris Elkins, 9.5 out of 10. Adam Adley, 8.5 out of 10. Jacques Davis, Jay Davis, Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah, the official musician of Dead on Dave Productions and creator of the most brilliant theme song known to YouTube, Brock Lesnar, gave it a 5 out of 10. Oh, I'd love to know why you didn't like the show tonight. Holy crap. Jamari Nabbers, 9 out of 10. Small Afro Games, 10 out of 100-90, whatever the hell that means. So there we go. Matthew Gun... Shit, I'm too far away from my damn thing. Gun Calzifheim, U.S. title. That's what he's most looking forward to. Jacqueline Powell, Undertaker, and Sting. You're assuming Sting's going to be there. That's interesting. Matthew, or tag team. Mo Bunk. I'm looking forward to seeing Becky and Neville. Yeah, fucking? Or just there. General Fluffles, Undertaker coming out. Yeah, so everyone's got a whole bunch of things they're excited to see. Can't wait to see pissed off Brock Lesnar. Lesnar sending Taker to Suplex City, bitch. Hayden Murch. Small Apple Games. The best part of Raw is going to the fact that it's still my birthday. Jaron Walker, you dick. Cat Game, you're back on. Is your audio working yet?
Yeah.
What you got for me?
I just thought of a theme song that was worse than Samoa Joe's old one.
Oh God, which one?
Trouble, 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 trouble.
That
EC3.
That's right.
It's terrible.
Everything about EC3 is terrible. Thank you for that. Very good, Cat Game. You got anything else? Oh, he's gone. Tombstone City, bitch. Alex Williams says, 101, Mr. Richmond, maybe. Stephanie's tits. Yes, that is a great part of it. Jay Davis, tired of the Rollins reign. Yeah, that's a legitimate reason to be down on the pay-per-view. But when you look at all of the matches that went down tonight, it's hard to hate on this show, man. It was just too good. It was solid. So yeah, we got all of those great things. But I think it is time to wrap this bitch up. So last call, if anybody has any final thoughts on the great pay-per-view that was Battleground, now is the time. Cronin, are you back? Are you alive? No, he's still fucking dead. So Glenn Jacobs City, Hayden March. It's great. So thank you guys for joining me right here on Dead on Dave Productions. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and hit my plugs. Make sure you check out Tommy C over at Shot from the Point. He went live with Shot from the Point Live, making its triumphant return. So for all your hockey and no bullshit sports talk needs, make sure you go over there and check him out. Give him a sub. He does great work. You got the great Jeff Huffman over there. Make sure you're checking that out. Also, of course, Joe Cronin, The Joe Cronin Show. We had a great review for over 2 hours on his channel this morning directly after the pay-per-view. It was awesome. So make sure you check him out. If you haven't, 15,000 subs can't be wrong. So make sure you check out Joe Cronin Show. And also the aforementioned Jeff Huffman. Make sure you check out his channel, Grand Slam 87, where he does a bunch of great videos as well. Jaron Walker, we're getting ready to wrap up. What you got?
I just wanted to say, because today has been a very interesting day view-wise for all of us in the YouTube community. So I just wanted to say, congratulations, Dave, first of all, on 800 subscribers.
Thank you very much, man. I gotta say thanks for Cronin for putting me over so heavy on tonight's show, getting all the people to come over here and throw me to 800 subs, man. I really appreciate it. You guys, you don't know how much doing this channel means to me, and every one of your comments, I read them all, even the nasty ones. I absolutely love it. Thank you guys very much. It really is awesome.
Oh, man, it's my birthday, by the way.
God damn it, Jaron. Over the top rope. Black Mamba, we're getting ready to wrap up. What do you got? What's your final thoughts? Oh, Talvish. Jesus. Oh, God.
I'm cursed. What the fuck? Are you going live tomorrow?
I wasn't planning on it. Oh, after Raw. Yeah, I'll be going live after Raw.
Yeah, just because Skype, I guess, sucking right now. So I'll just give my opinions tomorrow if I could on Raw.
It works for me, buddy.
All right, just congrats on 100 subs, and yeah, good show.
Much appreciated. Thank you, Black Mamba. You're the man. Take it easy. Brett Lawson, you are live with Dead on Dave. We're getting ready to wrap up. What's your final thoughts on Battleground?
Well, I gave it a 9 out of 10.
What'd you like?
I liked a lot of things. I liked the Undertaker coming out. The Divas match was good. Brie actually had a good match.
She did. She stepped her game up tonight, bud.
Yeah, but I have a question.
Hopefully I have an answer.
During the Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns promo, did you hear the Sting crow?
Yeah, you know what I did? I heard it earlier on the pre-show, too. I heard it, too, and I thought that was the giveaway for... Because I already read that Sting is going to be involved in the Bray Wyatt match at SummerSlam. So I thought that was a possibility. That might be a little Easter egg. That's really... You're the first person that I've heard outside of me to even reference it. So good job on that.
Well, me and my uncle, my brother were watching it, and that's when we thought Sting was going to come out.
Yeah, he didn't, though. He did not come out, but that's all right. I think, you know what? It might have been too much had he come out, because people would have been trying to figure out why the hell he's helping Roman Reigns. So you know what? Save it for Monday. Maybe he'll be out tomorrow night. That's totally fine with me.
And I have one more question.
Yeah.
Do you think at SummerSlam it'd be a good idea to have Team NXT versus Team WWE, Cena and Owens?
I think it might be more appropriate for Survivor Series.
I mean, but I was thinking that too, but it's pretty late because that's in November.
It's in November, but you know what? Right now, NXT is still... You don't want to overexpose NXT on the WWE product. They're coming up anyway eventually. So I don't know if you want to do a full-fledged competition between the two. Because part of the charm of NXT and why we love it so much is that it's not run by the 21 writers that are in charge of WWE. And if they get into a massive storyline with members from NXT taking on members from WWE, that means those writers are going to have control over the people that we enjoy so much. Triple H can't protect them all. So unless it's a real special event like Survivor Series, I'm not really interested in seeing that happen. You got anything else for me?
No, I just want to say that it would be pretty weird right after, because I think Finn Balor would be on the NXT team right after he's facing Kevin Owens.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I appreciate the call, man.
Thanks for answering.
Hey, no problem, man. Thanks a lot for calling in, and keep on watching, buddy. Brett Lawson.
I hope
everybody.
you get to 1,000 subs.
I do too. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Joe Cronin, you're back. I think you're alive now. What's going on?
I want to give my final thoughts on your mother. No, I'm just kidding.
Lord.
I want to rally this thing up, man. I hope you're. I hope it's okay.
Yes.
That's right. What are you gonna say? No.
What am I gonna say? No. Fuck.
I hope everyone joins us live tomorrow after Monday Night Raw on my channel for the first hour, and then on yours for the next after Monday Night Raw. We're going to kick some ass tomorrow night. We'll see you guys then. I appreciate that. I just want to say thank you guys for being there on my show. Thanks for being on Dave's show. And thanks for subscribing to everybody. And please keep the nude photos coming. And Dave, you know what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm pretty good. It's 8:30 in the morning here in Germany, and I'm watching the sun. No, I'm not. But it's cloudy. But it's good. How are you doing? Because it's much later for you.
I'm doing great.
You sound like you're tired.
I've had an erection since the middle of that pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah. Did I give it to you, or something that happened during the pay-per-view?
No, it wasn't you. It wasn't anybody. It was just the matches. You know?
We haven't felt like this in a long time. This is a pretty good feeling.
Yeah, this was great. This was really a good night. I guess I just want to watch. I watched The Undertaker show up 3 times already since it's happened now.
Gong.
Oh,
Dead man. I don't know.
Dead man. Brock, I'm back. And I'm gonna eat your ass.
Ah! Isn't that what Brock says?
I'm growing my hair back. You should see my pubes.
I've got Rogaine with minoxidil.
Michelle McCool ain't no fool.
She doesn't mind that I use Viagra. Because she doesn't like when my erections rest in peace.
Oh, man, that's great.
Yeah, it was good.
The Mankind was funny.
Yeah, I love Mankind. I didn't do it very well tonight. I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, you weren't looking good, but then you got it, and we got going.
Yeah, it started. It faded in and out.
I gave you that toe jam thing, and you took off.
The toe jam.
You just need to start off with something, you know?
Yeah, I love toe jam, Vince. It makes me have a nice day. Bang bang.
You should have talked about like scraping your toenail with your pinky finger to get all the toe jam in your own nail.
You know how much I love that toe jam? I take my fingernails and I scratch it. I scratch that toe jam off it and I stuff it right in my mouth.
I was just saying, I smell it. I make sure it's good and stinky.
It's stinky. Mr. Sacco! He likes the toe jam too. Bang, bang! Yeah.
Oh, God, you just killed someone? Oh, no, okay, I get it.
No, I know it sounded like a real gunshot, but it was just me saying bang, bang.
I thought you murdered somebody.
I know, it's crazy. I'm like Michael Winslow from fucking Police Academy. I can't help it.
You're going to die. Did you hear Leah's prediction thing? Did I tell you this already?
Was Leah's prediction that I was going to die?
No, her predictions are just so funny. It was
I watched the Leah show. By the way, for those of you not knowing what we're talking about, go to Joe Cronin's show directly after this and watch the prediction show with Joe Cronin and his lovely wife, Leah. Check that out. It's hysterical. We're out of time, Leah. What do you mean we're out of time? It's your show. I got to pee.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You wrote that to me. That's right. I'm like, we're out of time.
We're out of time. It's your show.
That's like the WWE Network with Stone Cold's podcast.
That's
like,
right. We're wrapping it up.
You can do whatever you want. What the fuck? It's the weirdest thing. No, we have to play NXT April 2, fucking 2015. After this.
Stephen Langenheim says, Dave, Taker may have busted Brock's nut to go to WWE's site. Oh, God. Are you serious?
Brock actually looked like he was hurt after that.
Yeah. You think that there's... Oh, man. Wait a second. Are they saying that The Undertaker may have actually hurt Brock Lesnar's testicles? Is that really happening? That would be amazing.
That can't be real.
How awesome would that be?
I don't... That would be... But it's not on any other site right now.
Yeah, I don't see it on any site either. I got to post this pic. This is a great picture. Let me get it. Before we go, you guys need to see this. Check this out. This is posted on WrestlingInc.com. It is of Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, with the Divas.
Is he crying?
No, he's not crying, but he is there with Becky Lynch and her new improved outfit. Man, I'm glad they got rid of those pantaloons. The one, the only Paige, and of course his lovely daughter in her new outfit, Miss Charlotte. I like her new costume, actually. It's kind of weird, but I like it.
I'm down.
Rick's
I'm down
looking
with it.
good, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Rick's looking great. This is a great picture. The Nature Boy. Shut up, fat boy. I love Ric Flair. I just want to go back and relive Rick with a tear in my eye. This is the greatest night of my life. I love Ric Flair. Before Shawn, he was my favorite, man. I love Ric Flair.
I didn't know anything before Shawn, but that's okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, I grew up with Crockett Cup, and my dad used to just sit me on couch. That's how I got into wrestling. My dad was never around, but the times that I did get to spend with him, we would just sit on the couch and watch Crockett Cup. 5, 6 years old, Crockett Cup, and that was it. And I fell in love with it. Dusty Rhodes and Texas Death Matches, Ric Flair. I fell in love with it. And the night of the Skywalkers, man. Rock and Roll Express and the Midnight Express up on the catwalk. Oh, God, man. I'm going to go watch that because it's that awesome. I fell in love with it. I fell in love with wrestling right there. And it's all because of my dad.
Mine was, I was 5 with Macho Man.
Yeah.
And I was Hogan and Macho Man, my dad. We didn't have that in New Hampshire.
Well, yeah, my dad was a hick. So, yeah, he was he was an Indiana hick, and he loved Crockett Cup.
Yeah, see, that's awesome, though. Yeah, my dad, I don't know. You'd have to know someone that knows that to know it.
And then I later got into WWE and all that stuff in WCW. Well, I got into WCW, then WWE, and then Shawn Michaels changed my life, too. I remember being a huge Rockers fan, and then they're no good apart. Oh, he just kicked you. I knew he was going to do that. You know, the barbershop thing. That was great. He doesn't need Jannetty.
That's one of my first memories. I mean, I did watch him in the Rockers before that, but that's really one of my first actual memories live because that was crazy. Now, it was, you know what it was, too, is I saw it on, they showed it on, must have been Saturday morning or something.
How about Heenan? How about Heenan? You see the coward that Jannetty is? Yeah. He tried to jump
out the window.
He tried to jump out the window.
He tried to jump out the window.
What a coward!
What a coward!
Oh my God!
Oh God, it was so funny. That's the funniest damn thing.
I know he doesn't do much anything anymore because he's all messed up, but I feel good knowing that Bobby the Brain Heenan's still alive, you know?
Me too, because you see him at conventions. I mean, unfortunately, he looks unbelievably horrible, but he does, and he's smiling. He's like as best he can with his thumbs up, and oh man, I can't imagine having that happen to you.
Yeah,
you know, like I don't know.
Age is a motherfucker. It really is. I'm 32 years old, and I got a body of a 60-year-old because I'm all jacked up. I do not want to age. I'm terrified of it. It's just horrible. When my dick stops working completely, I'm ready to check out. When I can't piss anymore by myself, I can check out. I can go to Thug Mansion in hell. I'm good.
Yeah, I think I'm done. I might be sitting there watching movies and shit, I guess. I don't know.
A Zelda fan writes, "Hey Dave, is Cronin on too? Is your audio up?"
You have a fucking... Yeah, you're listening?
If you're writing here, you should be listening. Yes, Cronin is here.
Joe Strongland's here.
You know something, dude? I'm here with Joe Strongland, brother.
I don't even remember what that was from.
I do. I remember that. That was great because you were talking about we were talking about Hulk Hogan being such a shill that he'll do anybody's show for like $400, and you said with your luck you'll give him the money and then you'll get back the audio. It'd be like, "Welcome to the Joe Strongland show, dude." I'd be like, "That's not what I paid for at all."
That's so funny. I forgot it. I don't know where that clip is, but I remember it. Everyone
I think it was
I
think it was my first monetized disc. I think it was the same, the Nothing Face to Face. I think it's the same episode.
Man. You're right. It is that episode. I'll find that.
I think it's the exact same episode.
People still reference that. Like a lot of people. Like they'll be like,
classic.
"Is this Joe Strongland?" And that's funny.
That was a classic episode. Nothing Face to Face.
I can't tell you how much I smile when something from a year or 2 years ago and multiple people on different times and days and chats and tweets to me or chat or comments somewhere bring up something that happened, reference something sort of obscure that happened in the middle of a show from 2 years ago. It's really pretty awesome.
It is pretty incredible that this little thing called YouTube can have such a big impact on so many people and really change our lives. You know, I mean, before I got on YouTube, I was doing podcasting other places, but being here and seeing the support that I get from everybody and from you and Tommy and all these other people, it's been life-changing for me. And I'm not just saying that. I really do mean it, and I appreciate it, bud. I really do.
It really is cool. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. This is a big community. It's really fun. And I mean, I really did start this. I mean, there's two sides to it. There's the business side where we want to grow and do all these things. But there's the other side that, I mean, if we had 10 people here, it would be still here. We're doing this, probably.
Absolutely.
I'd probably be ranting more, like going off on rant.
If you had less responsibility and less pressure, yes, I could see you definitely ranting more.
Yeah.
Is something going on where like the video's not working anymore? Because Mr. Swine says, "You guys still going? Are you not watching?"
Yeah, nobody knows who's on with you.
I don't know. It's weird.
The other side. I can hear us. We had 10 people.
Yeah, we stopped talking about wrestling now. So
that's what happened. Yeah, are we still here? What are they talking about?
I don't know.
They think it's one of my looping shows that's just going to keep looping.
Welcome to Dead on Dave Productions.
I did write pre-recorded, so you know what I mean. I guess next time I should have wrote pre-recorded will loop every hour. I should have written that, to be honest.
Oh well, yeah, you know what? If somebody sat there and watched it more than 3 times, that's a different type of special that we don't need to apologize for. Fuck.
Well, what I did appreciate was a lot of people did leave all the videos on all night long, so all the ads probably played, and I probably made something.
Oh, you made that money? Yeah.
Just put our videos on and leave your shit running all night. Leave it on.
That's right. Just leave it on. Go right now. Go put up Joe Cronin's playlist and just let it play through the night.
Yep. It's easy. 1, 2, 3. It's easy.
1, 2, 3. It's that simple. So, final thoughts on Battleground. Let's go ahead and wrap this thing up because I'm tired. I'm exhausted. So, and I know you got to be tired too. You got to work.
Yeah, it's time for work. It's time.
So final thoughts on Battleground, man. Final ratings, final thoughts, and you know what? Let's transition to what are you looking forward to tomorrow night on Raw.
All right. Well, first of all, shout out to Daniel Sargent and Philip Jackson. You guys, I know what you did. my final thoughts on tonight was that it was awesome, and I really do want to watch this pay-per-view again, like in its entirety.
Yeah.
And this has finally put Battlegrounds on the map, because every time you do a show like this that's unforgettable, you really put that pay-per-view on the map. Yeah. Even if it's never going to be the Royal Rumble, the SummerSlams, the WrestleMania, what it does is it creates that doubt in your head that, you know, you can't miss Over the Lane or Crossing the Bridge or whatever stupid-ass pay-per-view they come out with. You know, you can't miss any of it, because anything could happen there, you know?
And now Battleground is definitely on the map. No question about that.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a Battleground, but it was a Battleground. I'll tell you, it was. And, you know, Cena and Owens had a match that was just ridiculous. I think you could have used that blood. Would have been nice on, like, Owens' face or something.
I think I'd love to see just a blood-stained beard, like flipping blood all over the place. That would have been kind of cool. It would have. Yeah. Blood doesn't always work. It doesn't always serve a purpose. But I think tonight would have been a good vehicle to really tell a tale. It would have told a good story tonight. I agree.
I really think in their match it would have. I really think so.
Well, because if you remember towards the end of the match, Cena he viciously clotheslined Owens, because out of frustration, he viciously clotheslined him. If he would have went to work on him right there and busted him open, it would have been perfect.
Right, I agree. Even if Cena was busted, I don't even care either one. I would have preferred Owens, but either one. But hey, it was what it was, and it was good. And you know, I'll say it was really good. And now, how can we not be amped up for tomorrow night? I am so rearing to go. I can't wait to work all day and then get the hell home so I can do it. And I want to tell everybody.
Sorry,
I want to tell everybody that I got your check the other day. Funny enough, the day after we talked about it for GoFundMe.
Woo!
So thank you guys. If you still want to go fund Dave for his medical bills, he's got a bunch more left, and I'll get checks every time, and I'll send them to Dave. It's GoFundMe.com/DaveV. So that was cool. Go there tonight if you want to donate to him. And if you want to match that donation, go to patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show and support me monthly. As you know, YouTubers are getting paid less now, and that really backs our channels and helps us be able to do this. And you guys have allowed that, so thank you. But more importantly, go to Dave's GoFundMe.com/DaveV.
And to you, thank you for setting that thing up for me, man. I really do appreciate it. I was unexpected, and that was awesome. And to everybody who's donated, just unbelievable. Thank you guys so much. Having a stroke was a little scary, but getting the bills was giving me a heart attack. So I really appreciate any of the support there. And just so everybody knows, yes, I do have military insurance because I'm a retiree. But what it is, I have TRICARE. So I have to pay everything out of pocket. Then I get it back. I get 75% of it back minus the copayment. Now, why this is relevant is because once I get it paid off and I get my refund back, every dime that you guys donate to me, I will donate to another needy person in the YouTube community or just a charity, something. I will pay it forward because that's what I believe is the right thing to do. You guys didn't have to do what you did, so thank you again for that, and it will go on. I promise you that. Woo! Woo! So Raw tomorrow night, what are you looking forward to? What is the one thing you're super stoked about?
Well, now I'm excited to see what the Undertaker says.
Yeah, I think that really is. Him and Owens, man. I want to know what Owens is going to do.
Oh, what the hell is Owens going to do?
And Seth Rollins, Triple H.
Yeah, there's just so much
the Divas.
Yeah, the Divas. There's so much to build off of. This is like unbelievable because nothing was really. Things were settled, but they're not settled. So
no, more questions came up. Yeah.
Yeah, more questions. So this was flawless. I can't wait till tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw. And I really fuck Monday Night Raw. Swerved will be on after.
That's right, Swerved. I love that show.
The Swerve. All right, so I'm really looking forward to Monday Night Raw. I love it, and I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'm done. I can't wait to see Curtis Axel's bald head after Raw tomorrow night.
That's right. That's right. Thank you guys for joining us, man. I really appreciate it for joining us on Joe Cronin Show and right here on Dead on Day Productions. We did a fucking 4 or 5 hours worth of review. Hope you guys enjoyed it all. Thank you for joining us. Like, subscribe, and share. As always, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Don't forget to do that. And finally, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. We'll see you next time. Peace with chicken grease.
The ball sack.
God damn it.